Yeah, I don't think our guys are nervous, any jitters. We've started fast almost every game. We take the ball and went down there and scored and I thought we played really well at times. Just obviously the penalties, everyone's going to talk about that, but that was really on both sides. And you see across the country in bowl games, penalties are going to happen for whatever reason. It's just the excitement and the lead up to it. So obviously there's a lot to clean up, but our guys came out and played and performed really well. Yeah, and that's what I told the guys. That was the message. Was like, yeah, going to a bowl game, that's great, but winning a bowl game, that's what matters. And everything's better. Your ring's bigger. You'll remember it forever. And those guys went out there and performed. And I thought the game plan that both, really all three phases was really really well put together with everything going on and the recruiting and all that, and to come out here and to put on a performance like that was pretty cool.
The attendance was the most in First Responder Bowl history. What do you think about the Texas State fans today?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The way we came out, it was like a home game, and we got a very passionate fan base, and I'm just proud. I feel like when I took the job, everyone talked about the sleeping giant. Well, I think it's it's awake, right? It's awake. We came out there and the way we played, getting to 8 wins, getting a bowl victory in Texas versus in-state opponent. I think this is just the beginning.
I think you get a lot of field stories.
Yeah.
What was that like? Crowd come down.
Man, it's fun, right? That's what it's all about. That's what college athletics is about. I was excited for everyone involved, but this is special, and I think it's one of those deals where right now you're taking it all in a couple of weeks. Really be able to kind of look back and see what we accomplished as a team and as a program and a university. But just going to enjoy it tonight and go celebrate those guys after this.
You're a fitting player to have a game that did with the Browns.
No, and yeah, we kind of had our senior stand up and talk about each player last night. The coaches got up there and the way that guy played and performed this year, he didn't miss very many snaps. I don't know if anyone in college football played more snaps than that kid did. So for him to come out there and have those interceptions and touchdowns like the way he did, and to go to end his college career like that, man, that you couldn't ask for a better ending for that person.
Which how long were you working on the play to dash and what made you want to call it?
Yeah, we worked on it all year. That's something that we've had dialed up. And Troy actually ran it the other day. I was like, come on, Troy, don't steal our thunder there. But it was one of those deals where, it was the right time, right place on the field. We almost called it the first drive, and I'm glad we didn't. We were able to save it there, and we really needed it. And to get Nash a touchdown like that was pretty cool.
And Race rallied to tie it up. You want to know how you guys were up by 3. Is there any message to the guys at halftime, or just keep playing the game?
Yeah, I think just really control your emotions, and you're the better team. Just go out there and perform. Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. And that's really the theme of the whole season. Without those guys, we don't have the season we have. So just proud of those guys and be able to finish their college career like that, special.
They're trying to stay in the moment right now, but this is obviously a big Texas State first half goal. What is the next step in this program?
I think for me, on my mind, is the conference championships. I think that's kind of one of our goals at the beginning of each season. But we were really close this year. Just, I think that year one, we just weren't quite ready for that. But this offseason is going to be big for us. And the biggest thing for us is keeping this roster together. We got a chance to do something special. And that's going to take everyone, the coaches, the players, fan base, community, alumni, donors, boosters. Let's keep these guys here and let's go do something really special next year.
In your first year with Texas State, you're talking about wanting to establish a certain style of play and establish this winning culture. What is it like to see that come together, so well in year one? And you talk about the work that went into it from the player side of the country.
Yeah, I think I really believe it all goes back to the relationships, man. This team loves each other. These coaches love these players. The players love these coaches. Um, it's a special group, and to be able to come out here and, like you said, trying to stay in the moment, and we'll be able to look back and for me, at least as a coach, and kind of figure out, some things we can do better at. But I know one thing: when you love kids and they know you love you, they'll go out there and play their hearts out for you. So I think that's something we were able to accomplish this year.
Guys had the big halftime. Felt like Rice had a lot of them. Was that the reason for the onside kick put out?
Yeah, we're always going to be aggressive, and we saw it. And Coach Prado asked if I was good with it. Hey, let's go. We're in a bowl game, and we're trying to go get that 8th win. And onside kicks, Golden Bear to touchdown to Nash. That's one thing about us. No headsets. We don't care. I don't need someone up in the box telling me what coverage is. I know what coverage it is. I'm good. We don't need headsets. We're fine. We do that every game. Go out there, be aggressive, and go out there and play our brand of football. Just I don't know exactly what was going on. They just said the headsets were out, and we tried to get them back going there in the second quarter, and there was too much of an echo, and we couldn't hear anything. Some of the offensive headsets were working, some of the defensive headsets were working. So when that happens, both sides aren't able to use their headsets. It's kind of it's the rule. So but hey, it is what it is. No headsets. Play in Dallas, Houston, wherever. We don't care. Just line up and let's go.
It didn't affect you for a little bit at the beginning?
No, it didn't bother us a bit. We're good. I can see the defense. Coach Leffler can see the defense. We're good. Packy, obviously, we had 7 turnovers. Maybe we don't need to ever have the headsets.
Coach, talking about your kicking game, the short kickoffs you've had, I guess that's been the last couple of games you've done that. What have you seen in film these last 2 games that you like that?
Yeah, I think it allows you to be a little aggressive. And at the same time, we got to, in this off season, do some self scout and kind of figure out, what are some of our issues are when we are kicking it deep. And but I like the aggressiveness that you're able to bring with the short kicks. And so we wanted to keep that thing going.
One for coach.
Coach, yeah. Grass has it up at 21-21. It feels like in this entire season, y'all needed a response from y'all. Answer with, I think it's like 24 unanswered points. What is it about, this team in this season? Like every time y'all face adversity, being able to punch back and be able to give yourselves a chance to make, not only just history, just time and kind of.
Yeah, I think the adversity, these guys don't flinch. We like the adversity. We're tough mentally, physically. We're built for that moment. And a lot of credit to these guys. There's never any panic when all that's going on. There's no panic. Just like, all right, yeah, let's just fix it and move on.